Hello everyone. So today it would be my pleasure to introduce you to my new computer-based digital management system for an automobile service center. So before we dive into the system demonstration, I would like to take just a minute to give you a brief explanation on my system. So this computer-based management system is a progressive step taken to overcome all the practical issues and limitations of the traditional file-based system. So when you further look into the system demonstration, you will realize the importance of the system. So now let's move on to the system demonstration. So once you start the program, you will reach to this login window. Here you need to enter the username, password and then click on login button in order to log into the system. So once you log into the system, you will reach to this main window of the system. In here you will see some actions. So what you need to do here is to click on any action to see the performance. So now let's click on registration button. So once you click on registration, you will reach to this registration form where you can register customers. So in here you have to fill all the details of the customer as well as the vehicle. So let's assume these are the details of the customer and the vehicle. So now what you need to do here is to click on this register now button and then a message box appears and it says that customer registered successfully. So now I will clear all the fields using the reset button. And also if you wanted to do any modifications, first you need to enter the vehicle number of the customer and then fill the fields where you wanted to do the changes. So let's assume these details as the modified details and now click on this update button in order to update the details. So it says details updated successfully. So now let's go back to the main window to see the performance of another action. So once you click on this book an appointment action, you will reach to this window where you can add appointments for the customers. So let's assume these are the details and then click on this schedule and service appointment button. And then you can see a message box appearing and it says that the dates you have requested have already been booked and the reservation failed. So let's try to add another appointment by changing the date and time. And now click on this schedule service appointment button. So you can see the reservation was successful. So once you click on this button, appointment details are saved in the database and at the same time an appointment confirmation message is sent to the customer via an email. You can also click on this view details button and view all the appointment details. And if you wanted to cancel any appointment, you can enter the vehicle number of the customer whom you wanted to cancel the appointment. So now let's click on this cancel appointment button and then it says appointment was cancelled. So you can also recheck it by clicking on this view details button. So now you can see there is no any appointment available on this vehicle number. So now let's go back to the main window and click on bill payments action in order to see the performance. So once you click on bill payments action, you will reach to this window. In here what you need to do is to fill all the service details of the customer. Here you can select the service types and also you need to enter the labor charge, current mileage of the vehicle as well as the status of the vehicle. So let's assume this as the service details and then click on this calculate button in order to calculate the final bill. You can also save these details in the database by clicking on this save button and it says service details saved successfully. You can also issue a bill for the customer. So what you need to do is to click on this print button. So this is the final bill of the customer. Here it shows the service details, the pricing details as well as the next service mileage and the next service date. So you can print this invoice by clicking on this print button. So then you can hand it over to the customer. So now we have come back to the main window. So in order to view all the details, you can click on this View Details button. And now you have reached to the window where you can view all the details. And now let's click on this View Details button. And then it shows all the customer details, vehicle details, as well as the service details of the customer. So if you wanted to delete any record, you can simply enter the vehicle number of the customer here. And then click on Delete button. And it says record deleted successfully. So if you recheck, you will not see any records on that vehicle number. So it has removed from the database. And you can also view details of a particular customer by using these buttons. So this is the end of my system demonstration. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.